And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the third game here at the Battle of the 614. We have Fisher Catholic Irish battling Newark Catholic Green Wave. Both teams coming in at 5-0, and both teams coming off of wins, of course, 5-0. Fisher Catholic coming off a huge win yesterday over Bern Union, 61-7, and Newark Catholic coming off a win Friday evening against Rutgers Memorial, 33-25. I'm Will Ward alongside Candace Allen, and we'll be calling this game today. Candace is looking to be an exciting game. Both teams coming in at 5-0. Somebody has to lose.
Oh, yes. In the game that we saw yesterday between Sheridan and Upper Arlington, we're two undefeated teams, and we got a really good one. So hopefully we can repeat that this afternoon.
Well, we just about ready for tip-off, and we are underway with Fisher Catholic controlling the ball. See how they move it around. Of course, you have, like I said, two 5-0 teams. They're going to be battling back and forth, so the margin of error is not a lot in order for them to come away with a victory, but pretty sure both coaches, Coach Smith and Coach Bethel, got these ladies teed up as we got their first shot of the game. And it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be in possession of the Green Wave.
It's just interesting starting out for both teams. You know, Fisher Catholic Irish played on this court last year in the district and was able to win, but it's still a collegiate court. It's a showcase, so it may take a minute for both teams just to set a win.
Yeah, usually I like to equate basketball games to a boxing match. You know, it's the first couple of rounds, you kind of filling your opponent out, and eventually just started sending haymakers. But I think with this one, it's going to be a nice, precise, real calculated. So our Fisher Catholic's first shot is off the mark.
Oh, the floater a little off as well. I will say it looks like Newark Catholic, the Green Wave, have just a big height advantage.
And that was going to be a knockdown shot right there by Kylie Gibson.
And a steal.
Back-to-back threes? Not this time. Good shot, though.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, when you feel it, you feel it.
Oh, yeah, you got to take it. This is pretty much a heat check. Like I said, you got to feel this way out. Ball was loose. No one was able to come control of it. Ball being moved around. We got a whistle.
Oh, it looks like she stepped on the baseline. I will say in the battle of the 740, that was a big thing. I mean, we saw team after team after team have the baseline as an additional opponent. So one thing you want to do is stay out of the corners.
Yes. I mean, I'm not for sure. I guess I never really took a look, but I guess it's the black part of the court as we got a three-point shot off the mark, but a rebound right there. And a steal quickly. Both of these teams are on a fast pace, and we got a foul right there. Look like it's going to be on number 15.
And that's what you do with your big girl. She gets a block. Reward her when she runs down the court.
Right.
And she's able to get the foul and get to the free throw line.
That was correct. That one is going to be on number 15, Natalie Harrington. The first attempt was good by Ella Bruce. Both shots good by Bruce. So we're at 5.
Yeah, they got the score wrong.
You count something different.
Yeah, Newark Catholic hit a 3, and I think those were the Irish first 2 points on the free throws.
I think they may have just corrected it. 6 is now possibly. So maybe all the green is starting to throw everybody off because it's starting to confuse me just a little bit right now. I know Fisher Catholic is in the white. They're clearly the Irish. The Green Wave is clearly in green.
It should be 5-2.
And it's 3-1 on the board. So hopefully we can correct it. Fans don't get upset with the technical malfunction that's going on right now as the floater is up and it's good right now by Sydney Ellis.
Fisher Catholic.
Green Wave controlling the ball. Moving around looking for a nice shot. Oh, I thought it was blocked right there.
That was all ball.
Says not the referee on this one right here.
Irish Hawks number 22, LA Bruce. That's our first personal team foul number 2 at the line for Newark Catholic. This is Finney Kaiser, 2 shots.
Sometimes with height on height and those long arms and limbs get in the way, the referees call a quick whistle. I say let the big girls play a little bit.
Yeah, that's one thing that I believe that they have been doing here at the Battle of 614. They've been actually letting them battle it out a little bit. As long as it's nothing egregious, nothing too much in the way of, you know, somebody really getting hurt, no technical fouls. They've really been letting them get scrappy for a little bit. And that's one thing I can't appreciate about the referees in this one. But back to the action as we got to drive in. It's kicking it out just like an open three-pointer. She might knock this one down, but off the mark, a little long. Ball back into the hands of the Green Wave. Back of the court, ball in the hands of Gibson now.
And the Irish are in that zone. The Green Wave did have a little off. They do have a good play. They stick one of their players right in the middle of that zone. They just have to utilize it a little bit better.
Three-point shot. It's up and it's good by Jada Dixon.
Fisher Catholic 3, Jada Dixon.
I'm not for sure if the score is actually right at this point, Miss Candace, but
I guess this is what we're going to have to go with.
It's going to be what we're going to go with.
Oh, what a run.
I was thinking she may have thrown that one down. Was Ella Bruce, who was straight down the middle of the lane on that one.
I mean, rim to rim. That is fundamental basketball. Great pass.
Bruce on both ends with a big block, and here we go. Back up the court. Irish underneath and can't get it to go with the foul. Not for sure who they're going to call that one on, but.
Yeah, it looks like she initiated the contact. She had 2 defenders and just kind of weaseled her way in there and got hit on the arm. There you see Bethel just dribbling the ball. You see both of them come. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it looks like Pelican.
Yeah, I believe it is on Pelican on that one.
Sydney Stokin for Fisher Catholic and for Newark Catholic number 25. It's Kai Holberg.
I believe that first free throw was good.
Yes.
And not as well on the second one, and back into the possession of the Green Wave. I think players are starting to settle in at this point.
Oh, for sure.
Long cross-court pass.
That's her shot if she just turns around. Shoot it!
Those long arms of 22 that's down there.
Hey, she's at the
that's
free
a little
throw
bit of intimidation.
line.
Ella Bruce has already blocked a few shots right today.
For sure. But hey, that's the name of the game, getting your shot blocked.
I think everybody else is yelling it as well. Is go ahead and take that shot. She's wide open, but a little bit of intimidation, fear factor is enough to stop any shot presence. Here come the Irish once again, looking to extend this lead. Shot is up and it's a little short.
It was a great play. Bethel read the screen perfectly.
Back up and it's good.
Fisher Catholic.
Man, a steal. They're getting aggressive on both ends of the court.
Oh,
No foul called, wide open layup. easy finish right there for Kylie Gibson. Get another point on the board for her. Oh, we're just up and down the court right now. Almost a horse shot, but couldn't get it to fall.
Listen, Ellie Bruce is causing problems.
She's problem on both ends. Like I said, she's a huge intimidation factor.
Ellie Bruce is the line for Fisher Catholic, 2 shots.
There you see Bruce with the rebound. Gets it over to Funk, and she's able to knock it down.
Substitution for Newark Catholic, number 15. This is Natalie Harrington, replacing Green Wave 24, Vinny Kaiser.
It's a fast-paced game that we got going on. It's been about 5 fouls total for both teams as Bruce knocks down another shot. Just about through the first quarter here, the battle of the 6-1-4.
I love the confidence from Holmberg. That's what she needs to do. But there is a play the Green Wave can make to get inside that zone. It is there every play.
Possession. Newark Catholic.
And they shouldn't have any fear of Ella Bruce being down there in the paint. Question mark to you. Big shot right here, knocked down. Peliquin.
And see, the Green Wave are extending their zone, and another steal.
Good defense in the corner, trapped her using the sideline as a extra defender. Big shot right here is
It didn't go in, but that is the shot.
That's the shot that you've been looking for, and they finally taken it.
That's the shot. Mid-range game still matters. That shot is open every time. One dribble in, yeah, you have to worry about Bruce. But that free throw shot is there every time they want it in the middle of that zone.
Now, I believe it was the last game where I had said it, but the lost art of the pump fake. If you can just get some up off of their feet, you've got a possibility of getting up underneath them and getting that extra little layup.
Also in for Newark Catholic, number 15, that's Natalie Harrington.
Ball being moved around. Still 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. We're just about out of here.
Oh, that's the way to break a press. Oh!
That's the way out of it, and she got a little complacent and got confused where she was.
Just a jump stop and a little floater will take care of that. But that'll come with time.
Yeah, Sydney Smoke, just a sophomore, and clearly got a little confused. It happens. Seen someone down there one-on-one. Got to be a little bit more aggressive and just take it to him at that point.
For sure. And the Irish are in a 1-3-1 zone. And it seems like they're going to try to dribble them out of it. I appreciate it. I'm not the biggest fan of zone, but it gets the job done.
So what do you do to bring that team out of the zone?
Just
what
hold
do
the ball.
And that's what it seems
Just
like they're going
hold
to
it.
do. Got just over 6 seconds left here in the first quarter. See if we can get a three-point buzzer beater at the buzzer. Not this time. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter as we have Fisher Catholic up over Newark Catholic 13-10. And that's going to take us to our first break here on the Battle of 614 by Yamo Sports.
How do you Buckeye? We work at it all the time.
When the local soccer team brought me to town, I needed a great vehicle to get to practice and my games. The champions at Buckeye treated me like family.
That's how I Buckeye.
How do you Buckeye? The Buckeye family of dealerships.
you'll never guess what we're doing to the Baconator. We're putting it...
pretzel bun? On the Baconator. Catherine, you seeing this?
Posters everywhere.
What?
The Baconator you love with a new pretzel twist. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new Pretzel Baconator.
And we're back here at the Battle of the 614 where we have Fisher Catholic on top right now, 13 over Newark Catholic, just down by 3. But both teams have been fighting. Candace, what do you think that Newark Catholic has to do in order to get back into this game and retake the lead?
I mean, you have to attack the zone, and they have the players to do it. They just have to be confident enough to take that elbow, free throw line, jump shot. If not, just try to draw some fouls on Bruce. She's the one that's causing most of the problem. But I think their offense is running very well. They left some points on the board, but that middle free throw line, the shot is there every time.
So attack the middle at the free throw line. Is it a possible way to bring Bruce up out of the paint? Because it seems like she's just camping down there and she's really stopping anyone from, she just takes it straight to the paint herself for her, another basket for her. But can you bring her out of the paint? There's that free throw line you're talking about.
Yes.
That's got to be able to knock it down.
Just have to be able to knock it down. I will say, and there's Bruce again. I like Ellie Bruce. I mean, she gets the rebound, she gets blocks, and this is like the third or fourth time in a row. She's the first one down the floor. But to answer your question, how to draw Bruce out, I seen in the national championship game a couple of, not national championship, a state championship game a couple of years ago. A team was in the zone, and they literally dribbled the ball for nearly 2 minutes to get them out of it. Sometimes, you know, you got to take those drastic measures, especially if it's not to your benefit. You don't want them to sit back in the zone. Just dribble it out. The game is still relatively close.
Just make them come out into the man-to-man defense.
For sure.
These ladies right now for the Irish, they're playing hard on both ends as we got Ellie Bruce on the offense and defense, and here she is again with the quick pass. Quick feed. They're just keep feeding Bruce, and she keeps on knocking it down for him.
Oh, she is a problem, but the problem is she plays her game so well. It's just rim to rim, it's block to block, and nobody can stop her. Here you see on the replay, she's just running right down the middle.
Right down the middle.
That's textbook. Her guards find her, and she's able to finish.
So whose man is that? I'm pretty sure that's what Coach Smith is wondering right now.
Now, if I'm
whose man is this?
The Green Wave, I would be going into a zone. Ellie Bruce is causing problems. I'm going to clog it up for her and let somebody beat me from the outside.
I mean, is it possible to run a zone on the rest of the team and man-to-man, nobody leaves Bruce's side?
Yes.
I think that's called boxing one.
About boxing one, boxing two.
I'm not the most savvy on the basketball coaching side, but believe I know that call. But we'll see what kind of adjustments that Coach Rob Smith makes in order to combat the power play that we're seeing right now by Ellie Bruce. And it's those type of shots. You keep saying they need those mid-range shots. They're obviously getting them. They're just not knocking them down.
They're just not knocking them down. And one thing they can't do, especially to get the game is not too far away, is to stop fouling. And you see on the replay, the Irish off and running. Ellis takes it to the hole. Now she's at the free throw line. Now it seems for the Green Wave, once we get a look at them coming back on the offensive side of the floor, Peliquin handles the ball a lot, but I would like to see her in the middle of that. She's taken a couple three-point shots, but she seems to be a fairly good shooter. I would move somebody else on top of the ball and put her in the middle of that zone to take that mid-range jump shot.
Big shot right here, right in the middle of the lane. Finney Kaiser couldn't knock that one down, but here we go. That's Irish back up the court. Big shot right here. Can he knock it down? And off the mark. It's back and forth we go. 21-10. Fisher Catholic up right now. Another mid-range shot. This one's off the mark. Pretty sure the coach is going to be telling them to slow it down a little bit. Let's run a set.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a press. They haven't scored in this second quarter, so they're just trying to get some points on the board, but there's no rush.
A big screen being set by Ellis, being knocked down. Even was Bethel. Good pass to the inside. Even denying on the backside of the play was Ella Bruce once again.
This is turning into the Ellie Bruce highlight reel. There you see her with a big block.
That has to serve as some kind of an intimidation factor when you continue to get your shot blocked, you continue to just look out to the long arm stretch that she has. You don't want to go in there because you know she's going to swat it, so you're staying away.
For sure.
Here's that free throw you're talking about, and they just cannot knock it down.
They just can't knock it down, but it's a wide open shot every time. And there's Ellie Bruce. Oh.
And she couldn't knock it down. Even she gets a little gas that time from running coast to coast. That play's there every single time. I don't know how they're going to stop it, but they have to figure out something that's a big three-point shot is up, and it's no good. Bruce with the rebound. Here we go again, back for the Irish. Ball just being moved around. No haste, no waste of motion, not on that one. Shot is up and it's no good. There's a big foul right there. Actually wrapped her arm around her waist even. As I think Vanessa Funk's going to pick up her first foul.
Irish fouls number 10. Vanessa Funk, first personal, foul number 1.
And finally, if it was any time for the Green Wave to get back in this game, it is right now with Ella Bruce going to the sideline. So let's see if they take advantage of her being out the game. How can the rest of her teammates hold it down for her while she's on the bench?
Yeah, and that's where you take the dribble in. Like you said, the shot blocker is not in the game. You can press it inside a little bit. These aren't shot blockers, and there you go. But you got to finish.
And we're playing volleyball, and now we got it back inside the hoop as number 23, Maddie Hampton, sinks the shot in the absence of Ellie Bruce. And here we go again. Here's the Green Wave making a move. Oh, another shot blocker. Sydney Smoke said, "You don't want to smoke with me." Thought it was easy that you can just come down here.
She did.
Not today.
But I appreciate the effort.
You have to try it. You have to go in there strong. You can definitely see the absence of Ellis or Bruce right now, not in the game. They're starting to get more offensive rebounds. It's the Green Wave. Big shot right here. And it's off the mark.
That is the perfect assessment. You see with Ellie Bruce not in the game, you're just seeing, what, 3 or 4 offensive rebounds on one possession. And just like that, Coach Bethel is getting her right back in the game.
Yeah, I've seen enough. And I think, to me, I would give her a little bit more time on that bench. That lead is not out of, it's not out of your control just yet. You would have liked to see her get a little bit more of a breather, definitely getting this close to halftime. But that's why he's on the bench and we're just over here talking about it.
Sideline coaches, that's what we do.
Oh, yeah. Second shot is good for Hampton. So not really too much harm or points put up with the absence of Ellis or Ellie Bruce being out the game, but you see how she's already back in the game and already headed back to the free throw line.
She just makes things difficult because she's very skilled. Her teammates know how to get her the ball. She's deep in the paint. There are about 2-3 players on her, but she knows once she gets it that low to take it up strong, she's going to get fouled, and she knocks down the free throw.
Second shot is up, and that one's a little short. She surprised herself on that one. Got to do a couple more push-ups. That one's going to get you in the basket every single time. Here comes quickly the green wave back up the court at that free throw line. Your favorite. Watch out. Here we go. Ryan Dietrich with the save. Fisher Catholic trying to sustain this lead. It's a big three-point shot. It's off the mark. Fighting, scrambling, wrestling, still no whistle. And here we go. See if they're going to call a jump ball or foul. It's going to be jump ball, possession, arrow headed back to Fisher Catholic. Newark Catholic.
I will say Fisher Catholic lets it fly from the outside. It's either get it down to Ellie Bruce or take a three.
That's the name of their game right now.
What a catch.
It seems to be working. That was a really nice catch. And you got to be able to finish that one if you're Kaiser. But once again, that intimidation factor from Bruce. She's sitting there lurking, seeing where she is. So that shot just didn't go in for her. I don't know if that replay center is round up yet, but if you can check out that battle between Kaiser and Bruce on that last possession, that one was very nice. It's getting more and more intense on each possession.
The green wave with the steal. Oh, okay.
Coast to coast was Kylie Gibson.
The senior decided to take it all herself.
Hey, she has to. You have to put your team on your back in order to get back into this game. Plus, she outran Bruce, so she knows she wasn't down there, which makes it a little bit better.
For sure.
No haste, ball just being moved around and trying to work it into
Pelican
Bruce.
needs to come over sooner.
Big block right there.
Yeah.
By Pelican. You just had called it out. She must have heard you.
That's the player you don't want to get the ball that low. Pelican was in position, but to deny her the ball, if she gets there a little bit earlier, they can't even get it to her. But nice recovery from Pelican.
Shot is up, and it rimmed in and out. Look at the feistiness right there, but hey, try to save it. Here comes the green wave once again. Looking to cut this lead down just a little bit more before we get to halftime. Got inside, couldn't get the finish.
The Green Wave have left a lot of points on the board in the box. What a catch.
What a pass. I don't know you like the catch, but that pass right there by Bethel, she threaded that needle in great hands, like you said, by Bruce. Free throw shot once again. You've called that play. They've taken that shot. They just haven't been able to knock it down.
They haven't been able to knock it down. And maybe that's strategic. I mean, that mid-range shot, maybe not their strong suit, but it's there every time. You just have to get a player confident enough to step into it.
I mean, you knock one of them down, you're going to start feeling a little bit more confident. At this point, they're getting that shot. It's there every single time. It's just haven't fallen. If it possibly has fallen at any point, we might even have a closer game than what we have now.
For sure.
Anyways, we have Ella Bruce.
What a block by Pelican.
Pelican saying, don't play with me either. That's 2 blocks back-to-back that Pelican has come over and helped out.
And that's what she needs to do, just to neutralize Bruce a little bit. She's done nearly all of the damage for the Irish.
Just 11 seconds left. 9-point lead by Fisher Catholic. Trying to hold on for dear life because the Green Wave, they're swimming. And it's off to Mark. Volleyballing the ball around, 7 seconds left. Just, here we go. Euro step. Big finish right there by Sophie Pelican.
With the Euro.
Got the ball and knew what to do with it.
Pelican finished it strong. I like that assertiveness. She needs to play like that the entire game.
Got to go for the rest of the game.
Oh, yes. If you're pulling out the Euro, there you see Pelican, the center, peeks up at the clock. She obviously has the ball outrunning everybody. Euro!
Nice.
And able to finish.
That's going to take us to the halftime. We'll be back here on Yamo Sports.
How do you Buckeye? We
When the local soccer team brought me to town, I needed a great vehicle to get to practice and my games. The champions at Buckeye treated me like family. That's how I Buckeye.
Hey, Buckeye, the Buckeye family of dealerships.
You'll never guess what we're doing to the Baconator. We're putting it
pretzel bun on the Baconator. Catherine, you seeing this?
Posters everywhere.
What?
The Baconator you love with a new pretzel twist. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new pretzel Baconator.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 350,000 participants here in Ohio who take part in high school sports.
How do you Buckeye? We work at it all the time.
When the local soccer team brought me to town, I needed a great vehicle to get to practice and my games. The champions at Buckeye treated me like family. That's how I Buckeye.
Hey, Buckeye, the Buckeye family of dealerships.
You'll never guess what we're doing to the Baconator. We're putting it
pretzel bun on the Baconator. Catherine, you seeing this?
Posters everywhere.
What?
The Baconator you love with a new pretzel twist. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new pretzel Baconator.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
And we're back here at Ohio Dominican for the battle with a 614. Where we have Fisher Catholic on top of Newark Catholic 24-17. I'm Will Ward alongside Candace Allen. Candace, what does Newark Catholic have to do in order to get back into this game and get the victory today?
Stop Ellie Bruce. That is it. That is their goal.
Simple, straight to the point, and that's something that Ellie Bruce has come out right out of the gate and said, you have to figure out how to stop me.
And that's it.
I can only stop myself. That mid-range shot that you continue to talk about, there it is, and there's another miss, a little bit too short, but referee said it was tipped.
Yeah, it was blocked, but I think from the coach for the Green Wave, Coach Smith, let them know that that free throw line shot is open. They just have to step into it confidently. But it did look like it was blocked, but we're headed back down the other way.
Okay, so you keep saying the free throw line there. Obviously kind of shooting from the free throw line, maybe to that white line that you see right there, but how much closer can they get before Ellie Bruce is going to just reject it back the other way?
I mean, they may can take a couple of steps in, and if they do just to draw her out, have a bounce pass to either one of their posts, or do like they did right there. Just don't let them get the ball off. Oh!
And that may be big also if they can get Ellie Bruce into some kind of foul trouble if this one is on her.
Hey, that's one way to do it.
It is not. This one's going to be on Sydney Ellis.
Team on number 1.
But yeah, they're going to have to draw Ellie Bruce in, maybe take another dribble in just to see how it goes if that free throw line jump shot isn't going to work. But you have to try something.
And if my math is right, that is Kaiser's first basket, or believe it is. And that is not a commentator's jinx. Ellis is getting scrappy, and here they come once again. Up 24-18. Ball being moved around in the hands of Bethel right now. Swinging it around to Dixon. Back door, almost left the door open. Dixon going to slow it down just a little bit.
Oh, great defense
Really
by Pelican.
good defense.
Just making sure there's just no passes, no entryway, hands up, everything. Oh, what a shot.
That was a 3, I believe. It is a 3 for Bethel. First 3 of the game.
And if I wasn't mistaken, she had a little smirk running back down the floor. I like to see that.
Oh, they're having fun out here. That's one thing they can say. Another 3 by Pelican. And she knocks it down herself. Said, anything you can do, I can do better. Let's play.
I think Pelican is going to have to be that player for the Green Wave. If she's able to get going and play aggressive, I think you'll see a different game. Only down 6 points. Oh, what a cut.
No foul. She's got to get up and get up quick because they're already coming back up court. Here come the Green Wave. Here come Pelican, dish it out. Big shot right here is knocked down. Real big shot by Kylie Gibson. Ellie Bruce takes it in, and she's right back to where she left off in the first half.
And it should have been an and 1. She got hit in the face.
But we're in a battle with 614, and we're battling right now. So they're going to let these ladies continue to play and play hard. Gotta understand, nothing is going to be given. Everything has to be earned. And here comes another big shot.
Okay.
That's just what the referee said before the game. That's
that
not what I
is
said.
true. Now, I know she was heat checking, but she was like 5 feet behind the collegiate line. Just a couple of steps in, she's in range.
Another big shot right here, and another knockdown three-point shot. It's Macy Sayers.
And the great equalizer making this a game.
Yeah. Hey, they went into halftime. They had a couple of discussions and said, we're coming out, we're going to attack the three-point line. They've coming out shooting. That's one thing they didn't shoot, and here's another one. And the Green Wave are coming down the court, hoping to take their first lead of this game. Let's see how it plays out. Another 3 by Pelican, and here she goes. In and out. Couldn't ask for a better shot than that. Back on defense. Here we go with the Irish back up the court. Ball being swung over. Going to slow it down just a little bit. Watch Bethel. She's going to that back door, but here comes Ellis. Said, I'm going to take it. Pelican. Oh! Knock some sense into her, but it's going to somehow, he has to have the wrong way. Knock some sense into the referee. He has it under control now.
Yeah, this just happens to be one of those plays
I believe this is a not-so-top team play right here.
Yeah, get down with the ball and just kind of bops her on the head a little bit.
That has to be
But
a
she's a good
not-so-top
sport.
10. Yeah, she is. She's smart about it.
Confident. There you go.
15. And Natalie Harrington finally gives you what you've been asking for.
Yes, all game. Hold that follow through to tie the game up. Harrington able to hit that free throw line jump shot.
You asked for a game. We're giving you a game here at the Battle of the 614. Entry pass inside. Can she get it in to Ellie Bruce? And great finish by Bruce. And another timeout by Coach Bethel.
Timeout on the floor.
I don't know if that was a set play, but it was wonderfully drawn up.
It's a full timeout. Full timeout.
Just the bounce pass and Bruce being able to finish around the basket. What a luxury.
Well, like I said before, you wanted action, you wanted fun. You're getting everything that you asked for, even a little bit of bloopers here. But, like I said, we're having fun here at the Battle of 614. So, Candace, Newark Catholic has finally come back into this game. And you said they have to be able to stop Ellie Bruce on the other side. What do they have to do to literally take the lead, sustain the lead, and be able to come away with this victory?
I mean, it looks like their game plan coming out is just to, you know, utilize a three-point shot. They've been able to knock that shot down consistently here in the third quarter. So keep doing the same thing, and then defensively, if you can't contain Ellie Bruce, do what Pelican was doing. Is just put tons of pressure on their guards to prevent her from getting any entry passes down low. Whenever the Irish get the ball to Ellie Bruce, good things happen. So if they put pressure on the guards, then they'll have a chance to not only tie this game up, but get a lead and perhaps the win.
Well, let's see what Coach Bethel drew up in that huddle, see what they come out of here. So far, they're moving the ball across and just across the timeline now. Now we can set up the play and see what they run. Get the ball in the hands of Pelican. Here it is, back up top. And intercepted.
And I see they dropped that zone a little bit. She made one free throw line. There was a little adjustment defensively for the Irish.
Big shot right here. And it's knocked down by Vanessa Falk. I really enjoy her last name.
From Bonnie Bethel.
Wide open three-point shot by Sayre, and another knockdown shot by Macy Sayre.
I mean, we're in copy-paste territory right now. It's like we're going shot for shot.
This is where the experience, this is where how both teams are 5-0. Let's see if she's going to throw it off her body. That would be the thing. And we got a timeout by Coach Bethel. Bailing them out so she wouldn't get into any foul trouble or anything. But here we go with the replay. Look at the intensity in those eyes right there.
I know. There's Sayre hitting her second three-pointer of the game, able to knock it down and get her team within 2. There you see the green wave. They've been playing really good. Looking at their stats, it's like they're competing by committee. Everybody's just playing their role. Defensively, they've stepped up really, really big. And one big change just coming out of halftime, they've been doing a better job on the offensive and defensive boards. It looked like, I wasn't tracking rebounds, but Bruce and the Irish probably had at least, 11, 12 rebounds as a team.
Right.
But they've done a really good job rebounding in this second half, or in this third quarter.
Well, let's see what they have drawn up out of this timeout. Coach Bethel wanted that timeout in order to get them back situated.
Great defense from the Green Wave.
And they couldn't get it together. Still in the hands of the Irish.
See, if I'm Kaiser, I'm like leaking in the middle of the lane.
Hard foul right there. That one's going to be on Sayre.
You see the replay here. I need Kaiser just to take one big step to her
step
left.
up.
Yes.
Back up the line. 2 shots.
First shot up for Bethel was good. Both shots for Bonnie Bethel was good. 4-point lead for Fisher Catholic. It's a Green Wave still looking to take their first lead of this game. Mid-range shot, once again, off the mark. Here
It's
come the
just
Irish.
wide open. I sound like a broken record.
Obviously, that play works. Coach Smith has to see it. He has to continue to, tell him continue to take that shot. I think they've hit one out of probably about 15 at this point.
Yeah.
But their defensive prowess right now is definitely heating up. Still just 1:48 left here in the third quarter, so a lot of basketball to be played.
And if you look at Harrington for the Green Wave, she's just leaning into Bruce and giving her absolutely no space.
It's a pretty good even matchup between Harrington and Bruce. Height advantage may be a little bit to Bruce, but body size, Harrington definitely is filling it up. This is what you want to see. Both 5-0 schools, both teams battling it out. Can't ask for anything better here on a Sunday evening. It's all really going to come down to who makes the least amount of mistakes. That was a triple team almost.
It sure was. Great defense, and that time Pelican got there in time to disrupt that pass. Great read.
And as a reminder, with 1:25 left here in the third quarter, at the end of this game, we will have the Solid Brick League Player of the Game. Right now, Candace, that was a big three by Gibson. Who do you see having a nominee besides Bruce? That's an automatic given. Who else would you see out here to have a nominee for the Solid Brick League Player of the Game?
If the Irish are able to pull it out, it's Bruce for me. But for the Green Wave, I have two players. Kylie Gibson is having a monster game. And there she goes again with another three. She is lighting it up. She has 4 3-pointers this afternoon.
You're going with Gibson. I have a nod for Pelican right now. Pelican is playing very hard, not only on the offensive side, but the defense is really stepping up and made some really big blocks. So it's 38-38, knotted up right now with just about 28 seconds left. Another floater is up, and it's good. It's back and forth action right now. Bethel with another big shot.
And I think Bethel is like, hey, I know you guys have said Bruce a lot, but I'm out here too and see what I can do.
That's what we wanted to see. Somebody else step up besides Bruce. Looks like they're going to hold for the last shot of this quarter.
I say give it back to Gibson.
There you go. There she have it. Fumbled a little bit. 2 seconds left. Big shot off the side of the backboard. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. You're getting everything that you look for in the side of this one. Newark Catholic down just 2 going into the fourth quarter. Buckle your seatbelts. We'll be right back here on Yamo Sports.
How do you Buckeye? We work at it all the time.
When the local soccer team brought me to town, I needed a great vehicle to get to practice and my games. The champions at Buckeye treated me like family. That's how I Buckeye.
How do you Buckeye? The Buckeye family of dealerships.
Discover the future of recruiting on the Top Consulting. Join us on January 7th, 2024 at 8 p.m. for our Zoom seminar in collaboration with Brick League, Midwest Hoops, and IBT Academy. Learn from college coaches how to navigate the complex recruiting process. Only $40 per family, and attendees get a 25% discount on OTC services. Register at ontopconsulting.net or via our Instagram bio, On Top Consulting. Don't miss this opportunity. And we're back for the fourth quarter here at the Battle of the 614. Newark Catholic down by just 2. Fisher Catholic being led right there by Ellie Bruce.
The call out of the timeout was get Ellie Bruce the basketball.
That's what's got you this far. You would wonder,
out of the quarter.
You would wonder why would you stop feeding her right now. But you do have a lot of that's happening from Bethel right now. You've seen about 5 points come from Vanessa Funk.
For
so there's other players that's starting to step up. But
sure, but the thing is, for the Green Wave, Harrington, that is her 4th foul. And so she'll be taking a seat to save her a little bit. I'll probably bring her back at the 4-minute mark, maybe even the 3-minute and 30-second mark. But she's been having some really good success against Bruce in the second half.
Ellie Bruce, Fisher, Catholic.
Well, here comes Peliquin quickly up the court. You got a wide open player right over in the corner. If they do get one more time, can she knock down the big shot? Just a little bit too strong was Macy Sayre, who was already knocked down 2 3-pointers this game. Heat check. That's how I see it. I don't mind that shot. Yeah, it's wide open. Yeah, you missed long, but I'd rather you shoot it than not take it at all. Comes Bruce with the spinner Rooney. Something like Booker T back in his prime for those WWF fans out there. That was a great spin move.
It sure did. She showed the ball, then spin back over her shoulder. What a move by Ellie Bruce, putting on the show.
Dare I say it was a little bit of that dream shake that she has shown. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a replay just about right here. Let's see if it was dream-esque.
There you see her cut into the basket. Show over that right shoulder and spin. Could have got an and one. What a move by Ellie Bruce.
This league continues. I'm pretty sure we're going to nominate her for the Solid Brick League. Let's see what she comes up with now. Spin around again, and just couldn't get that one to fall.
But the way she posted up and able to shoot that shot, she's very, very, very skilled. And there she is with the block.
On both ends, and here comes that big three that they're going to need. Gibson, once again, her 4th three-pointer of the game, just to keep the Green Wave a little bit closer.
Kylie Gibson. Now, if you're the Irish, you got to stick somebody on. You cannot have her shoot uncontested three-point shots. That is her 5th three-pointer of the afternoon.
So if my chart is right, I have 5 from Gibson, 2 from Peliquin, 3 from Sayre. They have most of their points in this evening from the three-point line.
They sure do.
So do you think that has a lot to do with, you know, maybe number 22, Ellie Bruce, being down there in that middle where we just feel like we want to take, or do they just, you know, like the heat check and like, you know, splash brothers, splash sisters?
I think that's just their offense. Look, if they're not going to, you know, that mid-range game isn't necessarily going. They know Bruce is down there to block shots, and they're hitting it at a good clip from the three-point line. Continue to shoot it. I mean, if they were missing consistently, that's when you do something different. But they've had some extreme success at the three-point line, so I say let it fly.
Well, let it fly, let it rain, make it rain. And that's what they're going to have to do to get back into this game. They're down 3 points, so they're going to need one more three-pointer from either Peliquin, Gibson, Sayre, or dare we say anybody else's name at this point, but they have to be able to stop Ellie Bruce. Let's see if they can make some kind of stop as Bruce feeds it in. And there's a steal. They were able to stop. Here comes Gibson. Slowing it down. Peliquin with the ball at the top. Moving it around. Playing a little bit of hot potato right now. Looking for a high percentage shot. They only down by 3. No mistakes right here. They need to be able to get the lead. Or at least get it within close. Another foul on Gibson. I believe that's her 2nd, and Kaiser's going to head to the line.
And that was a great move by Kaiser just to be able to draw the foul. She stepped into that pretty confidently, and that's what you want to see.
Vinny Kaiser at the line, 2 shots, Green Wave.
Great knockdown by Kaiser. Give her her 2nd point of the game.
Number 23, Maddie Hampton. Vinny Kaiser, Newark Catholic.
Each point is going to count in this game. So it's important for them to get to the free throw line and knock those points down.
You got a 1-point game.
Big shot, rainbow off the mark. Here comes Kaiser, here comes Peliquin, and here comes the Green Wave looking to take the lead for the first time in this game. Thought about it, moving it around, wide open shot, not That's that step I was talking about.
And they put Pelican right in that middle. Oh!
Big rebound right there. Kaiser couldn't come down with it.
They put Pelican in the middle and good use of the backboard, but she's got to knock that down. Foul on the floor.
That one's going to be on Maddie Hampton. What really amazes me as far as Ellie Bruce, I'm looking at this last replay here as you see just a hard foul right there by Maddie Hampton, a good foul there as she let her defender or the opponent get in front of her. But Bruce gets down the court so fast, so fast. I seen Kaiser was still waiting to get up the court and was asking for help.
Yeah, that's just learned and fundamental. You know, if baseline to baseline, go in a straight line, rim to rim. You know the other center, if she's struggling, you get down there first. Her guards do a really good job of getting her the ball, and she can draw fouls really well. Really well as well.
These free throws down with ease. No commentary jinx right there for Ellie Bruce. Here come the green wave. Once again, down 3 points. Still 4:54 left here in this game, so no need to rush anything. You hear Coach Smith. He's very relaxed, very patient, not up off the bench screaming. Just playing an in and out game. Here's Pelican with another shot. That was up and good.
Newark Catholic.
And that was perfect execution for the Green Wave, able to get Pelican the ball in the paint.
If my math serves me right, that is her 10th point of this game. Let's see if they can get some defensive stops right here in order to get a little bit closer as we creep closer to the end of this game.
Fouls on number 4, Kylie Gibson. Second personal, team foul number 4.
And with the next foul, the Green Wave will go into the penalty.
Oh, what a pass.
To Ellie Bruce.
From Sydney Ellis.
Look, I know one thing, Fisher Catholic knows their MO. Get Ellie Bruce the ball. And great response from the Green Wave.
And that's going to be a timeout by the Green Wave. Coach Smith said, let's talk this over. We were down by 1 with just under 4 minutes left.
30-second timeout.
Let's see that entry pass right here. It's good defense.
Yeah, just not enough. On an inbounds play like that, you want to put a player in front of her and behind her. I think you're at the time of the game where, listen, I'm letting any other player on the Irish beat me except for Bruce. So on an inbounds play like that, have Kaiser in the front, but stick one of your guards right underneath her. So when that when that ball comes, there is someone there just to disrupt it a little bit.
Well, you hear the Rocky music in the background, a little bit of Eye of the Tiger. It's going to come down to who really wants to take this game under control. Can Ellie Bruce put her team on her back and will them to victory, or will Pelican and Gibson team up to become a duo of the Solid Brick League player of the game because the Irish were taken down by the Green Wave? But here's Ellie Bruce once again back to the rim and couldn't get that one to finish. Green Wave looking to take another lead. Pelican with the shot. That one couldn't fall.
Just a little strong.
Good defense by Kaiser, not allowing that inbounds or entry pass.
And like you said, Bruce is normally one of the first ones down the floor. Kaiser was able to get out and run with her.
Up and under, Ellie Bruce. Another one.
She is a problem.
She's going to make some college coach very proud next year at the next level. Ellie Bruce is leading all scores. I'm not going to add up all these 1s and 2s right now, but there's a lot. Up and it's good, and that was going to count by Kylie Gibson. That's a strong finish to keep the Green Wave right inside of this one.
Kylie Gibson taking all of the contact, getting bumped, getting pushed, and then just flips it up and gets the and one.
That's strong, and that was all cash. That wasn't even a bank.
Hey, when you need a basket, that's what you have to do.
And here comes the help.
Is out here to win.
Here comes Harrington back in with 2:57. She has 4 fouls. So how will she play? How aggressive will she be on Bruce? And a big free throw, but she gets the rebound. 3-point shot is big, and it's off the mark. I don't know if that was an ill advice. She was feeling it. It was a heat check.
It was a heat check. I think I would still put Kaiser on Ellie Bruce, but, you know, they're going with Harrington with her 4 fouls.
And it's going to be timeout by Fisher Catholic. We're coming down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. Just 2:37 left here in the 4th quarter. And Fisher Catholic still up. They've pretty much controlled this entire game, but we do see.
And that's been the story of the game for the Irish is Ellie Bruce. You see the block shot. You see her just running down the middle of the floor, rim to rim, controls the ball. Should have been an N1.
And it's not just her back down presence. You see it here. Here's the back down, here's a spin, but she has a plethora. She's in her bag, as the kids say these days. She has a lot of things. Here's the over-the-shoulder pass.
Yeah, and you see there's nobody in front of her. Get that ball up. One thing about the Irish, too, her guards know how to get her the basketball in her sweet spots. And that's always important, that she doesn't have to extend any energy reaching, trying to control. Her guards know how to get her the ball.
So it's a lot of great passes. Like you said, the guards, and they're getting her the ball. They're putting it in different locations. They're not making it easy for the defender to knock the ball down. But can they finish? Because Newark Catholic is knocking at the door
and
each and every.
you see now, defensively, they got Kaiser
they
and Harrington. She got sandwich. I would go back to that. Look, Kaiser needs to come over. Let somebody else beat you.
I believe the coaches for Newark Catholic must be listening to this broadcast because they did exactly what you said and they got a great outcome. But can they cash it in? Big shot right here by Gibson is off the mark. Here comes the green wave. They didn't get back fast enough, and there's Bruce. No foul called. That's pure pandemonium in here right now.
Yeah.
Coach
Bethel was looking for the call.
He was definitely looking for it.
She got down there extraordinarily fast. Just not able to finish.
Pick, pop, knock it down right there is Pelican. And the Fisher Catholic Green Wave take their first lead of this game.
Now, I'm not going to put any 2 cents on it, but I may have said put Pelican in the middle of that zone because she seems to be the one confident enough to get the shot, and she's made 2 of those, and now they have the lead.
Well, I guess I stand corrected because it still seems, well, maybe not. Fisher Catholic is down right now. And let's see what's going to happen. How will this play out with 1:24 left? Whoa, call a push. Thought they were going to call travel.
I think the push may have led into the extra steps. We see here on the replay, Bethel was coming over and just a slight reach.
You got to let them play. You got to let them play. I don't know if I want to give them that call right there. And it's to the free throw line. 2 free throws from here on out. It's no longer the 1-and-1 here in high school basketball. It is now 2 automatic shots after the 5th foul. And that gives Fisher Catholic, after those 2 free throws, the lead again. 1:22 left here in the 4th quarter. Entry pass. Gonna slow it down just a little bit. Cross-court pass.
Oh, what a pass.
Natalie Harrington is going to head to the line.
Let's see on this replay. The Green Wave just working it around. You're going to see Bruce come in the picture real quick for the on the hand a little.
But just enough. Great knockdown by Natalie Harrington to tie this game back up. Pressure through adversity, she overcame. No pressure for Harrington because big players make big plays at big times, and that's what they're doing right now. Newark Catholic up by 1 point right now. Can they stop Ellie Bruce? Can they stop Bethel? Who will take the big shot?
Oh, what a move.
And Funk straight to the rim and could not finish. Newark Catholic is in control of this game under 1 minute.
They don't need to foul.
Oh, but they did. And they still have one more foul to give before they go into the bonus. And you see the good move right here by Vanessa Funk, the up and under. Splits the defenders all the way to the basket, but could not finish.
The ball started to slip out of her hand just a little bit.
That's all it takes, just a little bit, and you see the frustration on her face right now. But the game is far from over. Just a 1-point lead by Newark Catholic. Where are you drawing up right now?
Listen, I don't say foul. I say just play their offense. They do a really good job defensively. Try to get a stop or a steal. No need to foul with 41 seconds left and put them on the free throw line. So I'll just play head-up defense. There's enough time on the clock to, even if they score, you're going to only be down 3. So play head-up defense and then try to execute on the offensive side. We've seen a game late last night, a team, 11 seconds to go, thought the game was over, and then Sheridan came down and hit a 3 at the last buzzer. So play it straight out. No need to foul at this point.
Well, we'll see if Coach Bethel takes your advice and keeps the fouls off, or will we have the final countdown that's going on right now with just 41 seconds? What will Fisher Catholic do to regain this lead? What will the Green Wave do to sustain this lead? You will find out right after we inbound the ball. Ball is in the hands of Pelican, and they didn't take your advice, a quick foul. They still, nope, they're now in the penalty. So 2 foul shots coming up by Pelican and can push this lead to a solid 3 points with both knockdowns here.
Sylvie Pelican at the line, 2 shots.
And it's in and out. And the anticipation builds. This is what champions are made of right here. Can she knock this one down to at least push the lead to 2 points? There it is.
Here come the Irish. They're walking the ball up the floor.
No
down
worries.
2.
Hakuna Matata is what they feel right now. No worries. You got the ball into the hands of Bruce. You know you got the best player on the floor right now. And a tip drill. Hustle points. It's definitely the Pelican right now, but it's going to remain in the hands of the Irish. 22 seconds. And it's going to be a timeout. It's going to go to the Green Wave.
Yeah, and on that offensive play, they had Bruce come out to get the ball and then set a screen to get back down low. That's not what you want in crunch time with 22 seconds left. If I'm having Bruce, she's having most of her success. I'm not bringing her up high. I'm sticking her on the post. Let your guards work around and try to get her the ball that way. They're probably going to throw a double team, so at least look for the wide open player. But I wouldn't have Bruce start up, towards the 3-point line with 22 seconds to go. That's not where you want her with the basketball.
I mean, you're down by 2 right now, so obviously a 3, it wins the game.
Yeah.
You don't need the
I'm
3.
going overtime.
Yeah, you're going to overtime.
I'm going overtime. They've hit 2 threes this afternoon, 1 by Bethel, 1 by Funk, but 3 threes. Dixon hit a 3.
Yeah.
But most of their success has been in the paint with Bruce. So that's where I'm going. My bread and butter is down there. Or at least try to draw a foul. But I'm not taking a 3 at this point.
So you're going to play it safe. You're going to play conservative.
Yeah.
You're not playing to win.
I'm playing.
It's a lot of time.
To win, but
it's
I'm not.
A lot of time left on this clock.
I'm playing
seconds.
to win, not a 3, not right now. No.
If this
was the Green Wave, I would do the 3.
Right there is that 3-point shot.
Oh, what a spin move! Ow.
Hustle points, and I think that might have been off of the leg of Bruce. Of course, there's no instant replay here, but we have it. Let's see where that ball went. Check that left leg.
She's spun.
Check the left leg once it hits. Nevertheless, we're still back in here. Here's that 3-point shot. Up, and it's off the mark.
They got a foul.
You see the excitement on these ladies' faces. They was just excited that they got the possession.
Yeah, on that play, Bruce did an excellent spin move to try to get the ball, but you see they collapse. There's 4 players down there.
2 shots.
Well, after further review, the ruling on the field stands. It's inconclusive, and we have free throws. Big shots right here to nail this one down. And Harrington knocks down both. Keith came in clutch with 4 big free throws here in the 4th quarter. They put her on the bench for a little while because she was in foul trouble, but she's came back and not only played really good defense on Ellie Bruce, she also came in and knocked down big free throws to give the Green Wave a 4-point lead with just 6 seconds in the 4th quarter.
And she was that difference maker. She came in at the 2-minute, 56, 54-second mark. And just that the weight in her body and her height as opposed to Kaiser have made the difference. She's made it really hard for Bruce to get any solid looks. Now, she's gotten the ball in great position. Just with Harrington's size, she's made it really, really difficult.
So, you hear the music. And whoever the DJ is here at Ohio Dominican, they've been nailing each and every time because now we got fighting going on. Now we're battling here in the 614. So what else can Ellie Bruce and her team do to be down but now have to fight back?
Oh, just launch it. I mean, you need 2 threes or a 3 and a foul.
And here comes that 3-point shot. Can she knock it down? No, she cannot. So, after all of that, Fisher Catholic falls to Newark Catholic 56-52. And who will now be your solid Brick League player of the game?
My Brick League player of the game, although Sophie Peliquin had an excellent game, my player of the game is Kylie Gibson. She shot the Green Wave back into this with those 3-pointers. She was just able to give them a lift to ultimately get them the lead.
All right, well, there you have it. I'll see your vote, and I'll stand by that vote. It is going to be Kylie Gibson, the solid Brick League player of the game.
I'm here with the solid Brick League player of the game, Kylie Gibson, who led all scorers with 21 points. Kylie, it was a hard-fought victory that you just had, and you knocked down a really few clutch threes. Tell us a little bit how this victory fails and how you guys got there.
No, yeah, we played as a team for sure. We wanted to do it for all of us, for all the fans, our coaches, all the team. We knew we needed this win.
So one of the biggest things that you guys had to do was stop Ellie Bruce, and you guys was, it's a tough battle. Tell us a little bit how that went for you.
No, we just knew who to double down and just focus and key on her. We just knew she was their player.
So, coming down to the end, was the nerves? Was it a lot of frustration there? How was it the last few minutes of the game?
No, yeah, for sure. Nerves were there, but we trusted in each other and just played for each other.
Okay, well, congratulations on the win, and like I said, here's the solid Brick League player of the game.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations on the win.